Hello guys, it's Vertom here and welcome back to Ice and Fire. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm a little bit late, but we are checking out the new Ice and Fire updates because there have been multiple since last time we were here. Obviously the last time we were playing around with hippogriffs mostly in 1.2. The current mod version is 1.5.1, so main difference is we're on 1.12.2. There are 7 new creatures and dragons have had a ton of stuff added to them. Got all new animations, all kinds of new stuff. Their structures are a lot more common, as you can see. You can see like 2 right here, and there's a dragon. So you can see the new walk. It looks really cool. And there's I think they've had some new sounds. I'm not entirely sure about that. But as I said, 7 new creatures, so it's really cool. Do just want to say before we get into the showcase, thank you guys a lot for support on the Ice and Fire videos and support in general, but especially the Ice and Fire videos. The original ones are almost 2,000 views now, and the Hippogriff video is at like almost 600, so that's absolutely insane. So I want to thank you guys for that. And the support generally, we've hit 35 subscribers. I'm going to try and do like a special at some point concerning that, because I was going to do 30, but I kind of missed my own party a little bit, so we're going to try and do something for 35. I don't know what it is. Actually, you guys leave in the comments what you want me to do for 35 subscribers as a special, and we'll see what happens. So without further ado, let's get into the showcase. So we've got 7 creatures here, so we're going to look at the creatures from the first update first. So this is the creatures from 1.4, because 1.3 was an overhaul of the dragons. So in 1.4 we have the sirens, hippocampi, and deathworms. So sirens are pretty cool. If we just grab this, if I remember how, which I'm going to... There we go. You can see they look really cool. They're basically mermaids, but as you'll see, they're a bit psychotic. So they're singing, it's all nice, and then if we just pop in to survival, look! Oh my God, it's just totally evil. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. We're gonna run away and see what we see from a distance. Are we far away enough? We are. So no, because now it's killing village. As you saw the screen go like kind of pinky there. That's basically what the siren does. Like, it draws you in with visions of happiness, and then it kills your face. And it's pretty tough. And look at that snout. What is jeez? The weapon I'm using, by the way, is one of the slowest like ever. And there we go. See, it's dropped some prismarine and some shiny scales, which look really cool. We're going to talk more about what I'm using here when we get to it, but that's the siren. So, I mean, we didn't really see much, so let's just pop into creative, drop one over, like, I don't know, over here, and then fly far away, and then if we just... and then turn around to face it. Where is it? I can't... oh, it's over there. So if we look at it, get straight towards it, looking straight at it. Look! It's pink and all lovely, and it's a really weird effect, and it draws you in closer to the siren. This is me holding S, right? Like, I'm not pressing any buttons here, and then I hold back, and it is really hard to get out of. Draws you straight in, and then it's totally evil Naga, and they do quite a lot of damage. Cause look at how much armor I have, and then oh my God, it's gonna kill me. So yeah, that's the siren. Can you die now? No, apparently you can't. So it's a pretty cool song actually. So yeah. Siren is a really cool mechanic. It doesn't really drop anything useful, and I don't know if I'm a big fan of it, but I do like the mechanic. Next, Hippocampus. one of my favourite Greek mythological animals because it's like so incredibly like, what's the word? Impossible? Sure, that'll do. Look, it's a fish horse. This is like, is this what mermen ride around on? I mean, they kind of find it a bit difficult, wouldn't they? But like, it's so cool. As far as I'm aware, they're not tameable. There didn't appear to be any mention of it on the official Discord. There's no like armor for it or anything. But let's just try putting a saddle on it. No, that worked about as well as expected. And let's try and fight it because, you know, that's what Ice and Fire is really about. That's why you guys come on, to watch me get killed by really embarrassing things like a fish horse. And, you know, right, this axe is, there we go, we hit it. It's not hitting us back, so it's all gonna be fine. I can't die if it literally can't do damage. And I'm not dealing with nighttime, because things will be a pain. And as you can see, drops shiny scales as well. So it's really adorable little animal. And you know, if you come up to a sea and you see hippocampi darting around, that's going to be like a really cool moment. And they got lots of colours as well, so we just killed a blue one and you can see this nice red one. So that's really cool. Go away, siren. And then my favourite animal from 1.3 by an absolute mile, 1.4 by an absolute mile, has to be the death worm. So we're mostly wearing death worm armour here, except for the helmet. Like, it's really awesome. Because basically deathworms drop something that's actually useful. They drop chitin, which you can use to make deathworm armor. There's two colors of deathworm, so I'm wearing the red one. I think is it called red? Yep. And this is the tan one, which is kind of the normal deathworm. So if we just pop it over here, look, it in blocks with gravity affecting it, it just goes down. So gravel and sand, it just disappears under the ground. Larger ones can literally just dig a massive tunnel, and a village is not the best place for these because these will just murder villagers. And I hope you just saw that. Let's see if we can get a giant deathworm because they are so cool. We might want to head out a little bit because it will just destroy the world. There we go. That's a giant deathworm. Look at it. It's huge. And if we just put a villager down, give it something to kill, because yep, they kill villagers just like they kill you. Because this would kill me, and I'm not going to fight it. Look at that. Look at that animation. It's so cool. And as you can see, it's dug a tunnel. And we got another tunnel over there that has been dug quite deep when I was testing these. So deathworm is totally awesome. I love it. It's really cool. You're not going to do well fighting it. Run away. Maybe fight some of the smaller ones, but giant deathworms, just run. It doesn't matter if it's going to eat your base, just run. And they do drop eggs, so you can get, this is a giant deathworm egg. And these grow baby deathworms. It's so cool. And of course, all the animals, all the creatures that have been added, if I can spell. Okay, maybe I can't not spell. Where's the bestiary? There we go. Okay, that was a bit weird. But all of these have their own pages in the bestiary. I just obviously don't have it completed here. There's the completed version. There we go. So, on here we've got slight spoilers for what we've got: Cyclopes, Hippocampi, Cockatrices, Trolls, Sirens, Deathworms. So you can see there's actually 3 colours. And yeah, 4 times as long as normal worms at over 20 blocks long. And you can see everything is really cool. Yeah. See? You can actually tame deathworms. So, that's the creatures from 1.4. I love them. They're all awesome. Death worms are the most awesome though, because death worm. Okay, if you could stop licking my troll's toes, that would be great. This poor guy, he's had a very bad day. Because it's trolls first, and as you can see, trolls out in the daytime, they turn to stone, and death worms try to eat their toes for all time. So trolls are pretty cool. They can give a drop troll lever, which gives you like some of the best looking armor in the game. I mean, look at this hat. And those are death worms digging around. We have really just caused the apocalypse in this little village. They're literally digging into the ground trying to kill this troll. That's actually hilarious. Oh my god, this one just grew. I think these are the giant death worm eggs. So we're gonna have a load of giant death worms here. So we better wrap this up fast. So trolls drop troll lever. There's 3 types of troll: mountain, forest, and the other one, frozen, I think it's called, like cold troll or something. Frost troll, that's the one. So they drop tusks. Their weapons, this is a frozen troll trunk. This is a troll axe. So troll weapons, really slow, do tons of damage. But yeah, the armor looks amazing. And we'll fight one later. And I imagine it'll go really well. Next one, cockatrice. Cockatrices are pretty cool. Look at it. It's basically a real life velociraptor, except without enough feathers. Like, it's amazing. It's the world's most psychotic chicken. Like, this is gonna eat you at KFC. Like, do. It runs straight at me. Oh my god, look at how it jumps. This is how it turns you to stone, I think, because, no, cockatrice kills with a look. Because obviously how they defeat it in real myths is, in the real mythos of the cockatrice, they make it look in a mirror, and, it kills itself. Like, it just looks into the mirror, and obviously it's look, it just killed me by looking at me. Like, that's insane. I love it. It's really cool, and it's like, it's so silly because you're like, yes, I am the mighty slayer of the giant death worm. Rah! Oh my god, I'm getting killed by a chicken, because the cockatrice's damage isn't negated by armor, so it's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough chicken, but it does drop wither bones, which is quite cool. And yep, they have started destroying everything. My careful setup, and you're just digging a hole. And this troll is floating, apparently. He's not having a good day. Next up is the Stymphalian bird. The 7th flavor of Heracles, I think, is the Stymphalian birds. And look at how cool it is. It's got an amazing flight cycle as well, and yeah, it shoots tail feathers. Obviously, the Stymphalian bird's feathers were as hard as iron, and that's why it was so difficult to kill. And they make great arrows. The metallic fletching enables the arrow to soar like a bird, and you can just use Stymphalian feathers in place of feathers to make it. So we're gonna try and kill one with literally its own feathers. Okay. I think it flies straight. I think I don't know. I have no idea what's happening here. I think this might be bugged with the dragon bone bow, at a guess, but yeah, they don't hit particularly hard, but they shoot a lot of them. And I imagine you'd normally find these in flocks. And you know, it's going to be pretty hard to kill if the dragon bone bow's bugged out. So, okay, I'm going to leave the death worm. We'll fight one of those later. So the Stymphalian birds are pretty cool. If you do manage to kill them, you get Stymphalian feathers, as you can see, and you can pick them up from the floor like arrows. And you use those to make Stymphalian arrows, which are apparently really, really good. Last of all, we have the Cyclops. Now, the Cyclops hurts. I mean, right, we're going to spawn it right in the center of the village, and you're going to see why. Look at this monster. Okay? It's trying to kill the Stymphalian birds instead of villagers. Have we still got our village sacrifice? We do. So, look at this. Look at this kill anime. I think he just stood on him. Now, okay, he's running away. Still not dealing with nighttime. Okay, just kill him. Seriously. Look, he hits him. He killed it. Do the cool animation. Stop just running at them. You gonna do it with a Stymphalian bird? No, you're going to roar. Look at that. Literally picks him up and gnaws his head off. That is so cool. Look how big he is as well. But you can blind him. I think it might take a tree trunk or something. Let's try it with a tree trunk. Okay, I missed. I missed again. It's flying right up close to his eye. Okay, I don't know. There was promises that you could blind them. I'm sure you can. I'm sure I'm just missing how. But that's weird. So we'll fight the So Cyclopses, they're really easy to deal with actually. You've just got to use wool to make a sheep disguise armor, obviously based on Polyphemus from the Odyssey. Obviously Polyphemus is a shepherd, and Odysseus and his friends hide out amongst the sheep at one point, in order to avoid his wrath. Oh, we've got two of them now. How have we got two of them? Look, he's blinded. I think it's just a straight up damage thing. So if they take enough damage, they go blind. Look at how cool that is. That's so awesome. Okay, so now the bit of the video that you've all been waiting for. The bit where I die dramatically. So the first thing we're going to do is turn it to night and kill a troll. Well, correction, try to kill a troll, because, you know, it's me. Okay, so he's got an axe. He's a mountain troll. So, axe to axe. Oh my god, he's devastating me. Yep, dead. Wow. That was... But I have the best weapon, and it's called cheating. Also known as time said day. Because... Really? Really, game? You're going to give me zombies to fight? That's not fair. Oh, that's a death worm. I'm just going to ignore you. Okay. We appear to be on the wrong side of the village. And, oh my god, this guy's still following me. Oh, the point where all my reviews just fall apart. It's all professional and then it all goes wrong really quickly. Right, we're going to try and kill this death worm. And it's going to probably go about as well as you could expect. Especially if I'm fighting a zombie as well. I killed it! I actually killed it. I think that, to be fair, that was a pretty small one. I think the small ones are pretty easy to kill. It's just the big ones are, like, impossible. There we go. So we've got... How much did it drop? Because I think it dropped some. I think it dropped, like... Ah, here we go. 4, so it's not really hard to get one of these armor sets, because you've only got to kill about 6 of the small ones. I'm not fighting a big one though, that would kill me. Like, without a doubt. So, now we have to fight the Cyclops itself. Are they both dead? Nope, here's one. Here's both of them. Well, this is going to go well. And I'm dead. He picked me up and ate me, I think is what just happened there. But that was a pretty unfulfilling fight. Yep. I got out. I did not get eaten. I managed to hit shift fast enough to... Oh my god, that was going to be like a 2-shot kill. And I'm dead. So basically when they go to stamp on you, it's all gone south. So that was pretty cool. I'm going to drown in the well now. Okay then. So those were 2 pretty cool updates. Yeah, lots of new stuff, 7 new creatures. Well, the dragons disappeared, so we're not really going to get to see the new dragon animations, but the new 7 creatures are really cool. I love the Cyclops. I think the Death one's probably my favourite though. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.